Pets are incredible. Animals are incredible. Overall, I love animals. I would consider myself an animal lover by definition. I've had so many pets in my life: dogs, cats, small animals. I've had hamsters, guinea pigs, even as large as a horse I had at one point in time in my life. And it's such an amazing thing to have a pet because they end up being almost like your best friend. I know I can say currently I own a cat now and he is definitely my best friend, but owning pets also comes with responsibilities. You have to care for that animal and you have to care for that pet as you would, maybe not as much as a human or a child or something like that, but most of the time pets won't feed themselves unless you have like an outdoor pet or a horse or something like that. But even horses, you still have to feed them. They won't clean up after themselves after they and they a lot of times can't groom themselves. Cats are a little different. They'll groom themselves. They'll clean themselves. But I mean, dogs, cats, horses need to be brushed. Horses actually take a lot more maintenance in the fact that they need their hooves trimmed and cleaned. If they have shoes, those need to be maintained. And I notice a common problem with a lot of people that I see get pets. And they love having the luxury of a pet and they love the idea of owning a pet. So they go and get a pet, like a cat or a dog, for example. But then, a few weeks or a few months or years go by and the work of owning a pet or the responsibility of owning a pet kind of catches up with them and they start to neglect certain things. Like a cat, for example. A lot of times, I think one of the most popular things that gets neglected with a cat is cleaning the cat box. A dog, cleaning up after the dog if it, goes to the bathroom outside in the yard. I think another thing that gets neglected very often with pets, probably one of the most often things I see, is exercise. It's a living being. It needs exercise. It needs to move around to stay healthy. It's just like humans. You need to move around to stay healthy. You need to get exercise to stay healthy. And I guess it just really bothers me when I see these innocent animals, innocent creatures who show unconditional love to their companions, their owners, and they're being neglected in ways, and to the point where they almost get used to it. A cat will get used to having a dirty litter box, or a dog will get used to having to dodge piles of poop in the backyard. It's terrible. I know I could be better about a lot of things. My cat's my best friend, but I could be better about cleaning his cat box. I feel terrible when I forget to scoop his business out of there one day. I don't play with him. I don't exercise him as much as I should. I did when he was younger, but part of it's my fault. Part of it's, him getting older. He just can't get around as much. He's almost a 13-year-old cat now. He's real good about grooming himself and he hates being brushed, so I don't feel too bad about that. I think another thing though that kind of I see get just brushed to the wayside when people own pets is just spending time with them. Even if, and this goes for humans too, even if you're not doing anything, you're not playing, you're not, going for a walk, getting exercise with your pet, just sit with them. I know just when I'm sitting and watching TV sometimes, I beg my cat. I know, it sounds weird. I beg my cat to come and sit on my lap with me, and he gets up there and he loves it. He falls asleep and he'll sit with me for hours as long as I don't move, to the point where I have to move because my legs start going to sleep. I just wanted to kind of touch on this and say that, overall, owning a pet can be the most wonderful thing in the world. They're incredible creatures and they're gifts to humanity, especially like dogs. Dogs, there's a reason they call dogs man's best friend. They're companions, they're helpers, they're smart. I don't own a dog, I only own a cat, as I said, but owning my cat has given me such a pleasure in life. He is like my son. I care about him as much as I would a little human. And I think the unfortunate part about owning pets is that they don't have as long of a lifespan as a little human would. And that's why we need to, as their companions, as their owners, we need to make it the most meaningful lifespan that they have. And, go out and spoil them a little bit. Buy them that extra toy. Don't let them get overweight. As their companions, we have that responsibility to, take care of them and give them that incredible lifespan that they deserve. And in return, we'll always get their unconditional love. We'll come home from work, have a bad day, and you'll look at your dog or your cat, and they'll be so happy to see you that it'll make your bad day go away and it'll turn to a good day. It's like their smile will brighten up your day. But anyway, I just wanted to touch on that. Owning a pet can be incredible, but it is a responsibility, and I encourage you to take care of them, care for them, and give them the best life that they can have. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching or listening, more or less, and we'll catch you on the next one.